Donald Trump's second assassination attempt within the past 2 months. The shooter was revealed, and who it might be will quite literally shock you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this for those of you guys that aren't caught up to speed. But basically, recently, quote, officials believe the shots fired at Trump International Golf Club were intended for former President Donald J. Trump, according to sources familiar on the matter, CNN. So I want to make this very clear. This is happening just a few hours ago today. So this post right here that you guys are seeing is happening right before they actually discovered who the shooter was. Now we know who it is, or there's high suspicions of who it could be. And that's something I want to get into today. But just a quick little summary. It says, how was this happened twice now? They try to kill him again. Why are people able to get within range of President Trump with firearms? We need answers now. And I completely agree. Why is this even a thing? What? Because he's not the president of the United States of America, quote unquote. So he can't have defense. Like, guys, this is silly, dude. This is actually silly. But as you guys can read this other tweet, it says, breaking, officials now report that a Secret Service agent opened fire on an armed suspect while Trump was golfing, during which President Trump was tackled by Secret Service agents on the fifth hole amid shots being fired at him. Wow, guys, this is crazy stuff, dude. And then police later discovered a backpack containing an AK-47 and a GoPro camera near Trump's Florida golf course. The suspect fled in a car but was later detained in a neighboring county. That's crazy, bro. This dude literally wanted to film, like, literally murdering Donald J. Trump. That's crazy, guys. That's actually legitimately, genuinely crazy. I've never thought I would see someone like that, bro. That is actually really crazy. And so now this is what the news sources are saying. Right now it says CNN just reported that it appears that the gunshots were intended for Trump. Police recovered a backpack, a gun, and a GoPro, which suggests the shooter wanted to film the assassination after shots were fired near Trump golf course while Trump was playing golf. This is the second attempt on Donald Trump's life, 2 months apart from the first. Quite literally, guys. Quite literally. Let's see what they say.
Semi-automatic rifle. It was described as an AK-47 in the preliminary reporting, and a GoPro camera. The last piece is very interesting because it suggests, if there was such a camera there, that this individual may have wanted to record himself in a first person doing the shooting. So a lot of questions to be answered. Is the suspect, they have the right person? Is that the right car? You know, the weapon that they have has to be processed for evidence and ballistics. If there's video on that camera, if in fact it was recovered as we are told, what will that tell them?
Yo, we all need to start asking the right questions. Who's behind this investigation? Because we know what happened during his first assassination attempt. I mean, we see how Melania reacted to it, right? Melania was very upset. She could clearly tell it was an inside job, and I completely agree with her on that. But here's the thing. We didn't get the answers that we were asking on the first attempt. Who's investigating this stuff? Because please don't tell me it's a corrupt FBI or the corrupt CIA, even worse. Please don't tell me it's the alphabet agencies. Like, who's actually investigating this? And please, for the love of God, don't tell me it's social. Gosh, I cannot with these people. If the security of Donald J. Trump are the people, the Secret Service are the people that are investigating this case, we're doomed. We're literally doomed, guys. We need legitimate people to investigate this case, guys. Because they're going to hide a lot of evidence that we won't find out till days or weeks afterwards. This is ridiculous, guys. This is honestly crazy. But what makes it worse, too, is this post I see. It says, quote, Donald Trump's location today was kept completely secret. It's not like it was public, guys. Him golfing was completely secret. He anonymously did this. None of the details were public, so how did the assassin know exactly where and when Trump would be golfing? Who provided the inside information? Could there be a mole within Trump's team? Very much the case. The idea of a lone gunman stealthily tracking the president's motorcade, as the mainstream media suggests, seems highly improbable. That's the true reality, guys. The reality is this was an inside job. Who was a part of it? I can't say. I don't know. It could have been one of his Secret Service members that's low-key liberal or Democrat or something like that. Or maybe it could have been someone else. Like maybe it could have been someone else on his team that's supposedly supposed to be his ally or to help him out or helps him coordinate everything. I don't know. Maybe it was one of his friends he was golfing with. But the reality is, guys, there's someone that's trying to set Donald J. Trump up, and they had a hit on him. Not only did they have a hit on him, but the person that wanted to go ahead and take his life away literally had a GoPro. Who records themselves doing an assassination attempt with a GoPro? I don't know if it was a form to post it on the internet and completely humiliate Trump. I don't know if it was a way to prove that they actually did do the deed that they were supposed to do. I don't know what the purpose is, guys. But this is just wild. Unbelievable, guys.
Well, you got to understand the golf course is surrounded by shrubbery. So when somebody gets into the shrubbery, they're pretty much out of sight. All right. And at this level that he is at right now, he's not the sitting president. If he was, we would have had this entire golf course around it. Well, because he's not, the security is limited to the areas that the Secret Service deems possible. So,
bro, who cares, bro? I mean, we all know the situation, guys. This is not a regular political debate. We're not talking about Ronald Reagan. We're not talking about, John F. Kennedy or Richard Nixon or any of those guys like back in the day, right? And I'm not saying that they didn't go through their own tribulation, because I'm sure absolutely they did. But the point that I'm trying to make is we're talking about Donald J. Trump. He's like an all-time level highness of security. He should have like the highest grade of security there exists to man. Because knowing the assassination attempt on his life, knowing the political dynamic of 2024 is worse than we've ever seen a political climate before, guys. Literally, it's terrible. He should have the highest grade security, knowing that he was a former president and that he's running for office again, clearly knowing that there's individuals that have been trying to take his life multiple times. This is a really hated man, but he's also a very loved man, right? And so Donald J. Trump should literally have a lot of security, more than most people, right? But here's where it gets worse, guys, because we potentially have found the shooter. Now, nothing is completely confirmed yet, but we have a lot of evidence to show that we know who it is. This post from this individual says, quote, "If the attempted assassin is the guy that I just got a ton of screenshots of, then this is about to get really messy for a lot of people and countries." That's shocking, because if it's someone who we think it is, this could get very, very scary for, let's just say, Ukraine. Yeah, it could get very scary. So I'm not going to go into much detail, but I'm just going to go ahead and quotation this, right? This is just his opinion, and I'm just quoting this, YouTube. Just got info about the attempted Trump assassination. Don't be surprised if this was the first assassination attempt motivated in part by the Russiagate hoax or worse. The shooter appears to be a massive Zelensky Ukraine Democrat fan who went to Ukraine recently. So apparently this is the guy that everyone's framing that it could potentially be. This is him. And this is actually a video of him.
Please tell me
Footage of suspect from the attempted Trump assassination that has been identified as Ryan Ralph.
who you are and why are you here?
56 from the U.S. From North Carolina originally, so I live in Hawaii now, so flew all the way from Hawaii here. So the question as far as why I'm here, to me, a lot of the other conflicts are gray, but this conflict is definitely black and white. This is about good versus evil. This is a storybook, any movie we've ever watched, this is definitely evil against good. I mean, we're battling a situation here where, the Ukrainians and the rest of the world are caring and kind and generous and unselfish and take care of one another. And it's just a matter of, we need to stand up for that. That is the most important thing in the world, is just to show human beings that we're kind and we're caring.
This guy is clearly a complete joke, guys. So basically, this guy donated to Democrats 20 times in the 2020 election, apparently. I don't know how true that is, but that's actually really wild, guys. And I smell the Fed. Yeah, he could be a Fed, guys. He could be an undercover Fed. I mean, this guy is literally just a crazy Democrat, left-wing liberal to the max. I mean, if the dyed hair doesn't give it away, guys, I mean, just look at his flamboyancy, guys. I don't think I have to go into much detail outside of
to
that.
the people in order to convince them to join the International Legion or to donate for it or to
This is crazy. And apparently, and this is all alleged, I just want to make this very clear because I know how the algorithm is. But allegedly, he was sent by Ukraine. Allegedly. And that would be very interesting knowing the dynamic that's going on currently right now in that part of the world. I don't think I have to give much information on that because I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother knows what's going on over there. But yeah, this is crazy, guys. This is literally mental illness. He's being manipulated by certain alphabet agencies, whether it's from America or from other nations or a combination of the two. He's being manipulated, and he was an easy victim to manipulate. And I'm not excusing him. I say that because I don't think any normal, sane person could do this to the president of the United States of America. This has to be someone that's like mentally ill, mentally unstable, and they're just like, I don't know. They're very like, I don't know. There's something that has to be wrong with them and their head. No normal person can do this. I just think that's so odd. That's so weird. That's so weird. I think there's a lot more to the story that they're not telling us. I think they're hiding a lot more information that needs to be said. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, share it with someone that you believe can learn from this. And I hope you all enjoy it. And it was your boy, Nate.